So God said, the power is upon you. Go. I don't know where you came from, but the realm is open. Go. That's it. He's there. Amen to Prada.
Perfect days, saints. My name's Noel. I come from Australia. This has been my first time in the service here. This is my second experience. I was at the services in Sydney, Australia. This evening, when we went into prayer, I felt the Lord just impress on me to really push into tongues, and that went into roaring in the spiritual realm, I just felt that I was fighting something in the realms. My hand was felt like it was just going really fast, like I had a sword in my hand and I was chopping something. I probably should go back to my experience in Sydney, which is my first experience, where on the third night there, the man of God said, there's 30 people here that the Lord is going to take to war against the family altars, and that was my first experience where it was sort of drawing to the end. I had my young family with me. I was looking at the clock, and suddenly I felt like something had been poured on my head, and I was on fire. I felt myself fall down and hit a chair as I was going down, and I heard myself crying out. That throughout the whole experience, I was conscious. But I was quickly taken to the front where the man of God said they're going to be given a sword. And when I heard that, I felt something in my hand, and again my hand just for the first time started going 100 miles an hour, chopping something. I was laying on the ground, and then I began for the first time to roar. It was strange to me, but it was just something that my spirit just took over and did. And in that place, I was I didn't see anything. I was conscious of what was going on in the service, but at the same time, my hand was slicing something in the air, and I was roaring against something. Around that time, the man of God said something, and suddenly a second sword. I felt a second sword in my left hand, and then my left and right hands were going, cutting something in the spiritual realm. After a while, that stopped, and it was just a time of roaring and speaking languages in the tongue, different languages than what my typical prayer language was. After a while, the service was sort of closing. I got up and I went to my seat, but even while I was standing in my seat, I was growling, which it's something unusual, but I felt like in my spirit, I was saying, don't touch our family altar, don't touch our inheritance. I was warring against something that was trying to seize my inheritance and my family's inheritance, and it was like I was was seizing control, and I was walking around holding that control of what my inheritance is. Since then, I've just had a desire to come here, and so I've arrived here for just a couple of days. Just wasn't sure that the man of God was going to be here, but just felt I need to come anyway. And I was blessed to be in the service with the man of God. And as I said before, when the prayer started, that was my experience. Again, just I felt tonight was warring for my family and my children. And I was really claiming the baptism in the Holy Spirit for them, and that's the I guess that's the most I could say. But I would say what the Lord is releasing through the man of God, John Anosike, and this ministry is needed. We need to take that power back. We need to war in the realms, and we need understanding of them to be able to do that effectively. And I just want to honor the grace that the Lord has put on this ministry, on this house, and on His servant John Anosike, and thank him for his faithfulness to pour this out on the body, so that we can be enriched, and we can take up our arms, and we can war in the realms, and we can take our place as the sons of God, and walk towards the calling that all creation is waiting and groaning to see.